What is up everyone, Barricade here and bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super episode 44, and I actually want someone to confirm this or deny this for me. This is filler, right? Like, I actually just feel like it's just filler so far. Like, I know the main arcs and everything are, obviously the tournaments and things like that, but actually this episode was somewhat interesting, and it feels like it could lead into something kind of, more, decent of an arc, but we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, pretty much the episode itself was pretty simple. Monaka goes to deliver a package for Bulma, and then Goten and Trunks accidentally get taken with him to a planet that coincidentally is being attacked by a villain at the time by this guy named Grill, who's trying to find like the super holy water or some type of water that basically increases the drinker's overall strength by 100 times or something like that. And it turns out that it's actually not that. It's actually like some type of possessive symbiotic creature that pretty much envelops the user and then creates a clone of them. And obviously throughout the whole episode it's just simple stuff. We see Goku training for a little bit, nothing really too much going on in this episode, honestly. The only really cool thing that was actually really interesting is that we see Trunks pick up a sword. So that was a little bit of a homage to his character, and if you really think about it, a little bit of an foreshadowing to the fact that future Trunks is returning. So that was actually kind of cool how they did that. But overall the episode is pretty simplistic. Just they go to the planet, they fight these villains. Turns out that that water stuff actually has a living possessing type of that it is a type of creature. And then at the very end of the episode we see that it possesses Vegeta and basically creates a clone of him. And then that's where the episode ends. And then like the previews for the next episode shows that that Goku's gonna fight that clone. And it's just overall pretty simplistic and not really too much to talk about, honestly. But I gotta say that it could lead into a decent arc, but I'm pretty sure this is only gonna be like a couple episodes long. Pretty sure Goku's gonna fight the clone, most likely beat it, obviously, and then it's just gonna end, and Vegeta's gonna get his power back, because for some reason when the clone was created, it caused him to lose his power. And then pretty sure this is going to be pretty simplistic. Overall, not too impressed with this episode, honestly. Kind of meh overall. And I'll honestly just give it a 3 out of 5, because while it was pretty, of a decent episode, really nothing really too much to talk about, honestly. And it's just kind of just another, seems like a simple filler arc type of thing. And I don't really see this really dragging on too much longer, honestly. I'm pretty sure Goku's going to beat it, and it's going to lead into something else. The one thing I will say, though, one high points of the episode was the animation itself. It actually looked really clear and solid overall throughout the whole episode. And that was the thing that was actually kind of annoying me. Like, wait a second, we get really decent, good animation when it's like an episode that's pretty much most likely filler. But when we get like the really good arcs and things like that, there's times where it looks really funky and weird. So I don't know, I really hope that later on in the series, that when they bring it over to the US and English dub and everything, I really hope they kind of go back and reanimate a few things, make them look better, because it's obviously a possibility. I've seen newer animes do that, where the first released versions of it that are on Hulu and like in this case Dragon Ball Super on the websites and stuff look really poor, and then once you watch like the Blu-ray versions, they actually look really good. So I really hope they do the same thing for Dragon Ball Super. But overall, decent episode. Honestly, just feels like filler though, and I just can't wait till we get the actual real arcs in the future. If this really isn't filler and actually leads into something more serious, more badass, then I'll definitely be okay with it. But as of right now, it honestly just feels like filler. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.